It is that time of month again where the TBR jar picks our January reads. Hello, old friend. I am seriously so excited to film this video because it's been 2 months since I've done the TBR jar, because last month I did blindly picking my TBR for Bookmas. So I'm very excited to get back to the TBR jar. I definitely prefer this over blindly picking because I like having some essence of control. Now, we have some new additions on the TBR cart. Maybe you can notice them, maybe you don't. I have a huge haul. Like definitely over 50 books. It might be more towards 70 at this point. So we're not gonna talk about the problem that I have, the addiction or the spending habits. We're not gonna talk about that. But I don't want to show you all of the books yet. They're on the smaller bookshelf to my left because I am going to be posting a whole huge massive book haul video most likely next week. So I put some of them on here, but not all. And I'm thinking if I have a prompt where like none of these are really fitting, I will look towards the book haul, and if there's something that fits, I will pick it and then you'll get a sneak peek. We're gonna do 8 prompts. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to mention before we get started is thank you all for the love and support with Bookmas. This was my first time ever doing it. It definitely wasn't as high quality as I wanted it to be just because I was so busy with working and acting classes, and I just had a lot going on this past month or two. So I definitely wanted to make it a little bit better than it came out, but I'm really proud of a lot of those videos, and I'm really appreciative that it brought so many more new people here. So if you're new, hi, my name is Alexandria, as in Alexandria loves books. I'm really happy to have you here. Bookmas brought me to 1,000 subscribers, and we are less than 1,000 watch hours away from getting monetized. So guys, watch the videos, put them on playlist, loop the videos. We need more watch hours. Okay, let's just get into the fun TBR video. I miss this so much. I hope we pick good books. I got one. You read it first. A book with alternating timelines. Why? Okay, so then and now timeline. I'm not huge on then and now, so I don't know why I chose this. I'm currently reading a then and now. I'm currently reading Funny You Should Ask. They met like 10 years ago and they did an article together, and then it's been 10 years and they're doing another article. So it's going back from then and now. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Do any of these have then and now timelines? Okay, we're already looking at the haul to see if any of these qualify. I don't think any of them do, but that's the thing, like I don't know, but I don't think any of them are second chance. So we're gonna hold off on that. I'll put it back in at the end. First prompt, a little bit of a fail. Second one. What does this one say? Just words, no. Oh, just words on cover. Just words on cover. Just words. This one definitely has like one image. I mean, I feel like all of them are gonna have images or imagery. This is off to a really rocky start. All of these have like images on them. If We Were Villains, which is a soft DNF from November, there's like some like vines around the letters, but it's just the title. Or I could do The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. There's some like star graphic stuff, but it's just the words. I don't know if I'm ready to go back into this, just my brain, I don't think it's there yet. This one I've been intimidated by for a while. It's been on past TBRs, I never get to it. But I'm thinking I want to read this month, and I'm thinking I'll listen to the audiobook. That's my plan. I'm gonna choose this one as the first book on our 2025 TBR, our first 2025 TBR. And I think it's also on my 25 books in 2025 video, or not video, I guess video, but list. Prompt number 2, the official prompt number 2. A title that contains punctuation. I don't see any. Am I being stupid? Punctuation, like a comma, an apostrophe. Isn't that punctuation? Exclamation point, period. This is really rough. I don't see any title with punctuation. If you see one that I'm missing, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll just still add that book as an extra bonus for me just being blind and oblivious. Prompt number 2. Please help us. Takes place during a different time period or decade. Okay, I know we have some of these. Now, The Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This was on my November TBR and I wanted to read it, but I didn't get to it. and I really want to read it. So honestly, I might go this one. Phantom of the Opera. This takes place in the 1800 or 1900. Wait, I think 1800s it takes place in. I still have Malibu Rising as well, but this one's a summer book, and I'm just not feeling summer vibes. I think I'm going to choose The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is just like a modern classic, I feel like, and I need to read it. And it's been on TBRs in the past, and it's been on my TBR cart for so long. So this is getting read this month, whether I like it or not. Prompt number 3, what shall you be? Odd number of pages. Okay, I want a romance. So let's check those out. Okay, there's a few romances I really want to get to. Honestly, I really want to read King of Sloth lately. 437. So this is an option. Could do a Tessa Bailey. I haven't read Tessa Bailey in a bit. 389. King of Battle and Blood. I feel like you've been on the TBR for a long time. Also 389. Okay, I'm only picking on numbers. This one's a thick book, but it's been on here for so long as well. 513. Only picking on number pages. Why are you, okay, should I stop? Should I just pick out of these 4, or should I just keep checking and looking? I don't know if I should go with maybe like a book that's been on my TBR for really long. I'm kind of thinking this one is long, I'm not really doing it. So I don't know if I should do this one that's been on my TBR for a long time, or King of Sloth, which I lately have been really in the mood for. Which one do you want to read? So either a billionaire thing or a vampire, enemies to lovers, wedding, marriage thing. I think I'm gonna go with King of Battle and Blood. It's been on my TBR for so long. I want to work through it and like work through all the books that have been there so long, especially because I have so many new books coming in. So hopefully I can pick King of Sloth for another prompt, or I'll just might read it just because I want to read it anyway. I really wish, I like want to get to like the bottom of it. I want to get to the bottom of things, but the opening is too small for my hands. Got a big hand. Is that upside down? Author or character with your initials. That's fun. My initials are AB. So I could pick Anna Huang. So maybe I could do King of Sloth, Tessa Bailey, do Becca Mack, Jennifer Lynn Barnes, Olivia Blake. I don't have the initials of the characters in this one. I mean, not that I need to. The author is enough to fulfill this prompt, but I'm still like, what about the characters? You know what? I've picked King of Sloth as an option for like a few of these prompts already, so I feel like I should just pick this one. So I'm going to. A for Anna or Alexandria. Either works. A book set in a different country. Is that what that says? Do I have any that are set in a different country? Off to the Races. Isn't that Canada? Elsie Silver writes in Canada. Elsie Silver writes in Canada. Let me check. There's a map, I think, in Wild Eyes. I can double check and confirm. Yeah, it's Canada. That's Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia. Amazing. So I can start off the year right by reading my favorite author of all time, Elsie Silver. This is Off to the Races. I haven't mentioned what any of these really are about, have I? Invisible Life. She's immortal, but no one remembers her. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Old Hollywood star, King of Battle and Blood, oh, the vampire, marriage, enemies to lovers, King of Sloth, billionaires, Off to the Races, ranch, small town, country boy. That's what these books are about. This is Vaughn and Billy's book in Ruby Creek, Canada. He hires Billy to train his best but most stubborn racehorse. They're on a small farm together, so there's not much distance, and he wants to win the girl. That's enough to sign me up. That's what that is. 5, only 3 more. Truly, the serotonin I get from doing these videos, better than drugs. Who needs drugs when you have a TBR jar? Ooh, author who writes under a pseudonym. Is Olivia Blake her real name? As Alexine Farrell Fulmuth. She's also the author of the young adult rom-com My Mechanical Romance. So it looks like she has a pseudonym for her YA. So maybe does that count? She technically writes under a YA or a pseudonym. Oh, I think actually this one. Liv Constantine is the pen name of sisters Lynn and Valerie Constantine. But this was also on my TBR for December. So it's either between these two. This one's like more of an obvious choice because the actual author of like this specific book is the pen name. This one, just this author has a pen name or pseudonym, but it's not for this specific book. I feel like I should go with The Last Mrs. Parrish. It wasn't my last TBR, it's been on there for a while, and I feel like I should just read it, even though it's a repeat. So we're gonna add this one. What if one just falls out? Which one wants to be chosen? Okay, I think it was this one that was first. Food on the cover. This one, I don't know if this counts, it's like a coffee cup. A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. They have a whole little picnic there, so that's food. This is a YA romance. Summer in England. Do I want to read a summer book right now though? Love and Gelato has ice cream, and it's also a summer book, and so I don't know if I want to read that right now. Sneak peek. Brutal Prince has strawberries on it. Another sneak peek, we have Daydream that has cookies in the back. So I can either pick two from these two books that have been very new editions, or this one that's been here for over a year. And I'm putting off for the length. But this is hockey, and hockey means cold, which means January. I'm gonna pick The Graham Effect. And listen, I know I've picked this book, I've picked Invisible Life, I've picked Evelyn Hugo many times. I am vowing to you right now, I can't believe I'm doing this, I am making a vow. These are my top priorities, like those books that have been on here for so long. They aren't getting read this month. I'm gonna make it happen. And if I end up being a liar and break this vow, I can't see that happen. You know, I don't know what my punishment would be, and I don't want to let you guys down. So I am voluntarily choosing to read this book in January. One more book. Oh, character has the same name as a loved one. This one I could maybe, the main character's name is Jenny. My mom is named Jennifer, but she does not go by Jenny. She does not like that nickname for herself. But like technically there's the Jen in there. Oh! Or by a thread, Dominic, that's my Pop-Pop's name. So, I mean, that's kind of weird to read about a romance book with a guy named Dominic, but it's not like I call him that, I call him Pop-Pop. So I'm thinking it's between these two. I'm thinking I'm gonna go along with that theme of working through these older books that have been on my physical TBR, and I think I'm gonna choose By a Thread. This is also on my 2025 TBR. I know it's really long, but I just read a 583 page book in like 3 days to like reach my Goodreads challenge. So I can do it. I am really challenging myself. I'm nervous. Okay, let's do a recap. For Just Words on the cover, we chose The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. For the prompt takes place during a different time period or decade, we chose The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Odd number of pages, we chose King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. Author or character with your initials, King of Sloth by Anna Huang. A book set in a different country, Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. Author who writes under a pseudonym, we chose The Last Mrs. Parrish by Liv Constantine. Food on the cover, we chose The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. This is not technically food, but it goes in that food and beverage category, so I feel like it counts. And lastly, character that has the same name as a loved one, we chose By a Thread by Lucy Score. And that's my January 2025 TBR, the first TBR of this new year. So we have some general fiction, we have some fantasy, some mystery, we've got my romance, which is what I love and need. I am overall very happy with this. Nervous, but happy nonetheless. Thank you for sticking around, for watching this video, for having fun with me while I picked my January TBR. I'm so excited. Let me know what books are on your TBR. Let me know what books you read in December. I'm not posting a monthly wrap up for November or December. I'll be honest, I don't love filming those videos. In theory I do, but actually doing it, I don't really enjoy all that much. I don't really want to. There's not really a place in the schedule of filming and my video plans, but I will be posting like TikToks or like a YouTube short showing my December wrap up for you if you're interested. I'm really excited for the new year. I have so many fun video plans. So please subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. Is that what it's called? Turn on that bell so you get notified every time I upload so you don't miss any of the really fun videos coming out this year. Thanks for watching. I'll see you sometime soon. Bye!